Alright, start with the right arm overhead, and then the left, and the right arm down, and then the left. Do the right again, the left, and then the right arm down, and then the left. Good, both arms overhead, and reach down for the right knee, hug it in, some circles, and then the opposite direction, and flex, and extend, and from side to side. Good. Both arms overhead and reach down for the left. Circles. And then the opposite direction. And flex. And extend. And side to side. Good. Both arms overhead. Push the heels away. And then the toes. And then the heel. And then the toes. And hug both knees in. And we're going to release the legs and push them away, and then bring them in, and big circles, in, and then away, and then in, and away. Good, and opposite. And hold them in, arms out to the side, and we'll bring the knees down to the right. And back to center, and then the left, and back to center. Again to the right, and back to center, and left, and back to center. And you can do this a few more times, and a nice little rhythm going. Good. You can bring your feet down, and then stretch the legs out over the dogs. Great. So we'll bring the arms overhead again and reach down for the right knee, and we bring it in to the chest and up and over to the left shoulder. And we hold that, and our sitting bones are down. And then we release. Open up the hips so we catch that right arm with the right leg with the right arm, and we open up the hips as we breathe. Then we hook the knee in, and then the leg goes straight up for the hamstring stretch. The toes are down, the arms are to the side, relaxing the shoulders. And we breathe. And then we bring that leg all the way across the body, all the way to the left. And we want to relax that leg down on the floor. The arms are out to the side with the palms up. And we breathe, relaxing that leg down. Back to center, toes are again down, the leg is straight, we have a big hamstring stretch, and then we slowly release that leg down, resisting, and we relax the leg. Good, arms overhead, we reach down for the right knee, we hug that left knee, we hug it in, and we bring it up and over towards the right shoulder. It's just a little turn over to the right. And then we release, and it comes out to the side, and we catch it with that left arm. Opening up the hips, and we breathe. Remember that other hip is down, the right hip is down. bring it in. We stretch that leg up towards the ceiling. We breathe, the toes are down. You want to hold this for about a 20 count. And then we bring it all the way across the body and drop that leg down. The shoulders are relaxed onto the floor. The palms are up. And we breathe. And we relax that leg all the way down to the floor. And then we come back to center. Toes are down. Then we're going to resist that leg, come down, and we relax. So you should check this, make sure it's okay. And then both feet up comfortable, the hands go behind the head. We relax the shoulders and we bring the hips and the legs down to one side. And then we come back to center, and then we go to the left. So that right hip comes right off the mat, and we then go from side to side. We go nice and easy. We get a nice little rhythm going. And it would be nice to do this for 4 or 5 times on each side. Good. And then we come back and we release the arms. And we stretch the legs out. We'll do a little hip raising now. So we'll bring the feet in a little bit closer this time. And we lift the hips up. And we bring the right arm overhead. And we look to the left. And we lift those hips up. We want to hold this for a 20 count. Then we bring the hips down, the arm comes down, and the head comes back to center. Good, the hips come up again, the left arm comes overhead, and we look to the right. And then we bring that down. The arm comes down. Good. Then we bring the hips up again. Both arms come overhead. And we really reach the hips up high. And we want to hold this at least for a 20 count. And the last change you can make to this is bringing the arms down, and you can bring the legs straight up. So these are 3 alternatives with hip raises. You want to hold each of them for 20 seconds. The left leg comes up and you reach. Keeping the hips up. And then we bring that down. Good, and we bring the hips down. All right. And we want to stretch the legs out. So we'll bring the legs just comfortable, and we'll bring the right ankle, and we just place it over the left thigh. Arms are out to the side, and we bring that right knee down to the right side. The shoulders stay on the floor with the palms up, and we breathe. And we come back to center, and we do the other side, so the left ankle just is placed on the right thigh, and we bring that left knee down towards the left, shoulders stay down, and we breathe. And then we bring that back, and we stretch the legs out. Do one more where we bring again the left ankle on the right thigh, and we reach through the left hand and the outside with the right, and we just bring that leg in, we hold. The head can either stay up or it can relax back down. This is a stretch for the hamstrings. We feel it in the glutes, and we breathe. We want to make sure we hold all of these for 20 seconds. I'm doing it a little quicker just to make this a little shorter. But you're going to want to make sure you do that, and then we switch to the other side. Hold that in. And then we release, and then we stretch the legs out. So we'll do one other stretch where we hug the knees in, we open up the arms wide, and we bring the legs, both legs down to the right, shoulders stay down, the palms are up. You can keep the knees bent like this, or you can stretch the legs out. So you want to breathe. Good. After at least 20 seconds, you're going to bring the knees in, and we come back to center, and we go over to the left, keeping that right shoulder down, dropping the legs, make sure they're resting on the floor, and if it feels comfortable, stretch that legs out, or you can keep them bent. Knees come back to center, and we stretch the legs out. And that is a lying down